The summer humidity has given way to an absolutely gorgeous fall afternoon here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. And as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
It's a rematch of one of the great NFL playoff games of all time. The Chargers and Dolphins underway from Miami. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chargers coming out to take over, and it is Justin Herbert at quarterback CD, now in his 5th NFL campaign.
And he's looking to bounce back after an injury-riddled season a year ago. Herbert, obviously one of the most talented quarterbacks in the league, but that doesn't do you any good when you're standing on the sidelines wearing a baseball cap. If this team's ever going to reach their full potential, they've got to find a way to keep him upright. And with his new head coach Jim Harbaugh in the fold, they'll do exactly that. They'll have a chance to win a lot of games with Justin Herbert on the field.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 9. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Ray. Set. Hey, go lion. Set.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Finds Johnston. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Crowd right. Set.
Herbert now. Flushed out right. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
12.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins pushing through the contact. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Hey, we'll go orange. Set.
Herbert going to change the play here. Now some movement before the snap.
Ball start.
And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Let's go. Baylor tight. Ready.
Now it's Herbert. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Go.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Hey, Kappa. Hey, Ram. Go.
Herbert. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
380. Run. 12. 59, 59. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Home to troops right. 5-9, 5-9. Ready.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got room at the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
But I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the foot.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they
That
taught you in
penalty
law
is
school,
declined.
that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5.
Hey, 21 TX. Corner, long. Help.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Hill going to go in motion right. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
44. Ready. Scat. Out.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Ready, shot. All right, fellas, listen up. TX.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, They have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Set. 21.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Hey, Ray.
Set.
Here's Herbert. His throw incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Right.
Set.
Hey, go lion. Crowd right.
Set.
Here's Herbert. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Just 21 yards on the punt there, and it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Turbo 3, kick.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And some room to run now. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. What he's showing, past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
Great effort by Derwin James on the stop. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to pass. Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2nd and 9.
Turbo 2. Hey, Turbo 2.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
21G.
Here's Tua. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just
And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review.
After review of the play,
so not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. Mostert will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. L.A. readies for its next possession. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
Run! Hey, ram. Run!
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
In motion right is Johnston. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. Able to avoid him at the 40. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Calais Campbell on the stop. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. 2nd and 10.
Go. Let's go, man.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
The drive had started well after a punt last time. Now it's slowed down a bit, and let's face it, they don't want to pump the ball in back-to-back series. They want a sustained drive on this one.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Boy, stays out, escaping the pressure right. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in, incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Go. Hey, Tampa. Hey, ram.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert eluding the pressure right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
Hey, easy. We're going orange. Ready?
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
12. 59. Baylor Tiger. Go.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Hey!
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. In motion, Hill. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Steps away to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. Now a deep one for Johnston. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
Hey, Ray.
A final shot before the break for Herbert. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 right at the 30. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
All right.
Hill going to go in motion right. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Turbo 1 high. Turbo 1 high. Let's go. Long. Turbo 1 high. Set.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Short throw to Smith.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
32 Stinger. Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TA. Out.
Tua sets up to pass it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Hey, turbo 1. It's safe. Go ahead.
Hill going to go in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Mostert. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
He's right.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Watson, Oscar.
Tua going to throw. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Now a look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10, right at the 30.
Set.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
A swing pass here to Edwards. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Crowd right.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Ready.
To the right side, this is Edwards. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Pushing his way through. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Set. Go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey. Let's go, let's go. Ready.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Back to throw. Herbert. Flush to his right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
So the illegal forward pass also costs them a down, and now it's second and long. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. There's a nice move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Sliding out of the pocket. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Go, let's go. Set.
They snap it to Herbert. That is caught. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Dobbins. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Set. 380. Ready.
A give for Edwards running right. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on third and goal.
Set. 21. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Go.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter.
Set.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
All right, fellas, listen up.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
From the 38 now, here's second and 2.
Funny TX. Ready, set.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Ready. Turbo 1. Cut.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And Hill is going to have a Dolphins first down as he'll take this down inside the 45.
Ready. Turbo 3, kick. Oh,
A run with Mostert up the middle. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, inbounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers 35. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 35 yards. And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Hey, Kappa.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Hey, ram.
Herbert now. Short throw to Disley. Boom! Still fighting through tackles. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. To the air again, Herbert. Buying time to his left. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. Uncorks one for Davis. On Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick six, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
They hand it off to Mostert. 130 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He completes it to Beckham. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time.
Ready, shot.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll run with Mostert. And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. All right, ball at the 1-yard line, 4th down. What do you say?
I say go, because if you can't get 1 yard, what's the old adage? If I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win anyway. Tell your team it's that time. Who's going to get down into the trenches, grind it out, and make sure that ball gets in the end zone? Who's it going to be? Let's go do it.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Herbert. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Ray.
From the 50, here's Herbert.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert off of play action. Laying out is Davis, and he's got the football. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
5-9, 21.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Hey, Ray. Set.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
One last throw here for Herbert. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. And it's kicking off.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Middle.
From the gun, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Ready, shot. Ready, shot. Hey, report. Hey.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Report.
Again, it's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. Play action now. Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
On play action, here's Jackson. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin. at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ready. 21G, 21G. 20, TX. Hut.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Second down and 8.
Ready.
Hill brought in motion. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, ready. Scat. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Ready. Shot.
Here's Mostert. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
Out.
One more time with Mostert. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now and goal. They'll run. It's Mostert. To the pylon, he's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Ravens offense ready to see the football for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, 180.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Finish it on. Hey. Hey, middle. Finish it on.
Now it's Jackson. That's caught by Walker. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. They'll run. It's Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll go again here with Henry. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll motion over Flowers. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Hey, Ozzy.
2nd down. Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida. After we're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
You change it. You are X. Cut.
Here's Jackson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Raven first down.
Go ahead.
They'll run it with Henry. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. This into the hands of Flowers for the jet sweep. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4.
Middle. Sit up.
Now Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's into the end zone. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Raheem Mostert and the Dolphins heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hey. Let's go. 20 TX.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Go ahead.
Hill brought in motion. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Turbo wide. Out.
Tua gives it to Mostert. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready, shot.
To throw is Tua. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Tua. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Long. Watson, Oscar. Out.
3rd and long. And here's Tua. His first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Get set.
Hill brought in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Turbo 3, kick. 8. 21G. Set.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa will find Mostert out of the backfield.
Let's go.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
20, TX. Scat.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Dolphins are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Hey, report. Hey.
To throw is Jackson. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Report.
Throwing Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Hey, middle. 180. You. 180. Ready, shot. Yo. Get on.
Jackson looking to throw. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Ready, shot.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Go ahead. Cut.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On the ground, here's Henry. And the Ravens are going to have it 1st and goal.
Hey, move.
He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
Yeah.
Henry tries to pull his way in. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Come on. Hey, report. 180.
Again, it'll be Henry. Powering forward. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are out to a 21-10 lead. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Solo left Zion. Solo left. It's safe. Go ahead. Hey. Out.
A play fake. Now 2 at a throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Hill brought in motion. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Sending a receiver right. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Play.
In motion, it's Waddle. Tua now on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
In motion, it's Waddle. They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The Ravens offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down run here by Henry, and he signed with the Ravens this offseason. I mean, you think back to that run he had with the Titans, Mike, over the last 6 seasons, over 8,200 yards, 80 touchdowns. I mean, one of the most productive backs we've seen in a long time. Now it's kind of scary to think he gets to join Lamar Jackson in this Baltimore backfield. They hope the two of them can be that combo to finally get this Baltimore team over the hump.
He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield.
You gotta make a move.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No, we changed it.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They try the same thing and a similar result. Back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Here comes 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
Ready, set.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. So that'll cost them half the distance.
Still 1st down.
Ready. Turbo 1, hive. Turbo 1, hive. Long. Turbo 1, hive. Cut.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball, and in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. Here's 1st and 10.
180. That's it. 180. That's it.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Hey, report. Report.
Play action now. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Report.
3rd and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
They'll run. It's Mostert, and that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
They're right here. Hey, 21, TA.
In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing is Tua. Working across the field. There goes Hill. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They'll run with Mostert. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
Corner, long. Out.
Here's Tagovailoa. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2.
Watch it, Oscar.
In motion, it's Waddle. Here's Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. This is Henry. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey, middle. It's hot. Go ahead. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
On play action, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Jackson now. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession.
44. Ready.
Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one.
Ready, shot. Shot.
They give it to Mostert. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play.
Still second down.
Ready. 21G, 21G. East right, slow.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Out.
Back to throw is Tua. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Now, faking the give. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Ronnie Stanley, the former 6th overall pick, guilty there.
13.
Bateman is the motion man. They'll run here. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. This one complete to Bateman. Third and long.
Change it. There we go. Get hard. You at A. Get hard.
Here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Ready. All right, fellas, listen up. Out.
Once again, it's Mostert. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Yeah, ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made.
Ready.
It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Funny TX.
On third down, they go with Mostert. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Hey, get set.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set.
On the carry, here's Mostert. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Hill brought in motion.
Out.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Now a screen set up for Achane. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll drop to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
All right.
Here's a handoff to Mostert. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
That is caught left side by Waddle.
All right, let's
and
go.
He'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. So a win here for the Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.